Alright, here are my thoughts with the new information that we got for the upcoming expansion Evercold. So, in the Fanfest in Berlin, I think they're in, yeah, Germany, Berlin, if I remember correctly, they started with the trailer. Now, at first, the first thing I saw was like Norse wordings and some places they showed look kind of Norse mythology and all that stuff, vibes, theme, whatever. Um, and I thought I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan of the Norse stuff. And yeah, it looked good. And they introduced a new job called the, I think, Bastion. Yeah, Bastion. Uh, like a shield, uh, gun shield or something like that. Look good. And apparently it has a lot of range attacks. Like, what the hell? That's crazy. So I'm gonna be interested to see how that plays in the future. Um, it looked pretty interesting. Don't know if it's gonna be good. My expectation is gonna stay low. Ever since Dawn Crow, I'm gonna keep my expectation low. So yeah, and yeah, they showed a new character, a cat girl, who apparently can stop time. I think. I don't know. Yeah, I think I don't know, some kind of maybe a new job. I don't know. Um, and let's see. Yeah, the places they shown look pretty good. Look pretty good and interesting. Oh yeah, the music's good. Uh, but it definitely looks interesting. Looks like uh we're dealing with like a Shadowbringers thing where the light was threatening the world, and now we're dealing with the cold. So we got stakes, high stakes, and I think it's going to be like kind of like Shadowbringers, um, which uh, which is fine with me. That expansion is peak as fuck. My favorite expansion of all time. And they showed the Odin, the one eye guy, Odin guy, uh, again, but they didn't show extra stuff, so nothing new there. But yeah, overall the trailer was good, and I am. I'm a little excited, but I'm trying to keep my expectation low ever since Dontro, because I don't know, I kind of lost faith of how they're doing stuff nowadays. So expectation low. All right, so now they showed character customization, more options and stuff. Honestly, I don't really care about this. This is like side stuff I passionately don't care about. But I can agree that this is a big change because there's not a lot of options. But it's not a big deal for me personally. But I can see how this is like a big change for other people. So yeah, 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 it's good, but it's just not for me. So and they introduce a new difficulty for the 8-man raids. Yeah, and so they got normal and they got savage, but in between those they're gonna put a new difficulty between normal and savage. And so far we don't have a name for it. They just call it new difficulty, and it's supposed to be like extreme difficulty. I think, if I remember correctly, what they said there. So I'm not a big fan of savage personally, and I just do the normal ones and that's it. That's my life. Normal raids and that's it. Yeah, I just don't care for the savage. Uh, but this new difficulty could be interesting. I did try the new difficulty they did for the variant dungeons or something. Um, Pretty fun. I would totally do it. But it's just I hope the rewards are worth it. That's all I can say about it. So I am looking forward to this one, the new difficulty thing for the raid. So, all right, the next thing they introduced was the same region matching. Yeah, Yeah, same region player matching. So this is supposed to. So I'm in the North America one, aka NA, and it's supposed to combine Aether, Crystal, Primal, and Dynamis into one for duty finders and party finders. That is going to be very interesting, and makes it where you want to queue something, but it like, takes forever. But if you go like Aether, it's like maybe like 8 minutes of wait, and like other servers, maybe like Dynamis, it's going to take 30 minutes, and then some places it's going to be like 15. So, but everyone knows to go to Aether if you want to do like Alliance or something like very niche kind of duty. But for this should be way better. Yeah, just way better stuff. I'm a big fan of this one for sure, but it seems like it's gonna. Yeah, as they said, testing begins in Japan this October, and expands to North America and Europe afterwards. So we gotta wait a good while. And yeah, lucky Japan gets to test it out. Damn them! Ah, just a joke. I love you. But yeah, we don't know when we're gonna get the our share. All right, the next thing they introduced was new dungeons, and it looked interesting. Some Norse themes in there, some like underwater thing, and some place I can't really recognize. And there's like a building dungeon one. Yeah, that I don't really recognize. So there's nothing much to talk about there, to be honest. So, and okay, so the next thing they introduced was the Chocobo overhaul. So apparently, starting in patch 8.1, Chocobo companions will begin a big overhaul. And your Chocobo will be able to join you as party members in dungeons. So apparently, our ranks that we leveled with our Chocobo is gonna stay the same. It's gonna carry over, and they're gonna continue. We'll continue rolling. Yeah, we'll continue rolling out major updates to the system. So that's awesome. Another way to not play with other people, which is fine with me, honestly. That's I don't really have a lot of opinions on this. It's just that this could be good or be left in the dust. So, alright, the next thing they talked about was the Final Fantasy 14 and Evangelion series. Alright, so I'm just gonna be honest, I don't know anything about this, but it seems like it's a big thing in Japan. So, yeah. I'm just gonna keep going, because I don't know nothing about this, so I'm not, yeah. No opinion. No opinion. Alright, here's the thing that matters to me. The next thing they introduced was the Final Fantasy 14 and Final Fantasy 7 remake crossover, and they call it Beyond the Live Stream. And it's going to be a No More Raid series. And they brought out, what's his name, Hamaguchi, I think, the remake director. Now, I'm supposed to be excited about this, right? Because I'm an FF7 fan since I was a kid. Now, I am mixed with the whole remake project. I fucking hate the whispers they introduced. Fucking hate them. And it's just there's a whole thing about it, but I'm just basically worried. I'm a little excited, but just mainly worried that they're gonna somehow fuck up more of FF7. I I have a suspicion they might they might bring in whispers. God, I fucking hate those whispers, those time ghosts, those Nomura ghosts. Oh my god. If they do, it's gonna be a lot of fucking bullshit, for sure. I'm pretty sure they're gonna show Sephiroth, and he's gonna say soon to our character. Soon. In Tier 3, we will fight. Soon. So stupid. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm worried. I don't have faith in the remake developers. Yeah. So yeah, and the next thing they introduced afterwards is another what is it called? They like a better version of Gold Saucer, like a better graphically, I think. Um, yeah, I don't know much. We don't know much, I think, about what's gonna happen with it. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. And they and the next thing they did was something with Nintendo Switch. I don't care. I don't have one. So moving on. And they talked about the Evercold Collector's Bundle. Don't care. Not gonna buy it. Moving on. And then after that, they introduced a trailer of the Collector's Edition Mount Valor Odin. Now this one is Odin. This Odin is from FF14. Uh, yeah, it just looks cool, but I'm never gonna have it because it's under a paywall. Sag. So, damn, they look good too. And they showed all kinds of in-game items you get, but yeah, whatever. And apparently that's everything. Yeah. Overall, was kind of middle of the road for me. So basically, all we got was just a new job, extended trailer, and some other small stuff. It was pretty middle of the road, like 5 out of 10 maybe. The only thing good that I like was the trailer, and I'm just mainly worried about the FF7 collaboration. They might just bring in ghosts and fuck up the characters even more. I don't know. I'm worried. But yeah, those were my thoughts about the whole Fanfest announcements they gave us. Just middle of the road, basically mid. Yeah. So if you watched it, let me know what you think about the Fanfest stuff. All right. Anyway, that's it. All right. Bye.